Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't filmed in a really long time, but today I decided to just film my skincare routine. I've kind of changed it up and I found a lot of things that work really well for my skin. I've been kind of like trying this routine out for the past maybe like 4 to 5 months. Yeah, I've changed it up since my last video, or maybe I think I was going through that transition at that time. So if you're interested and if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely keep on watching. Okay, so let's go in the order of which I guess we do our skincare. I developed this routine because I was discovering that I was getting a ton of redness. I think in my first couple of videos I talked about how my skin was super red and irritated all the time, and I think that had actually been going on for a while, but I just kind of never addressed it or paid that much attention to it. One of the first issues, of course, with I think just skincare in general, makeup, and just consumer mindset in society as a whole is that we're just always interested in trying something new and just jumping on the next product just because it's the next hot thing and the newest thing that everyone's talking about, and just like the fact that we always want to have something new in our routine, right? So I don't understand how people can go through so many products. Like some of these like skincare I guess channels and like Instagram accounts that I have followed and do follow right now, I'm just amazed at how they are able to go through all the products, if they even do. But yeah, I think going through the whole skincare change and also just thinking about like what am I buying and why am I buying certain things, like is it just because it looks nice, is it just because I heard about someone like raving about it, but does it actually work for me? Because a lot of times, you know, people will say this is great for my skin and it did X, Y, and Z and it claims to do A, B, and C. Does not mean that it's like, it might be good, but it might not work for everyone and every skin type. So I think I just got to thinking about that, and so it made me more conscientious of what I'm putting on my face and on my skin and how things actually react, as opposed to being like, oh, like I want to put 10 products on my face and so I'm going to put them all on and then I'm going to complain about my skin being red. So I mean, I still am very enthusiastic about skincare and stuff like that, but it's just, I think it's good to be conscientious about what we put on our faces and if it's even good for our skin. So yeah, I will get started. Sorry for the long intro. I'll just go in the order basically of how I apply my skincare. So first off, I'm going to talk about cleansers. So also, I think most, if not all of these products are fungal acne safe. I think I might do a separate video on it maybe, just kind of explaining why I changed, but my previous rant kind of about like my red super sensitive skin, that was a big part of why I like changed things up also as well, because I realized, I mean, I didn't go to a dermatologist and get it officially, what do you call it, not assigned, officially, I forget the medical term for it, but it's not like an official I didn't get officially diagnosed by a dermatologist, but I did do a lot of research on the back end, and there's this very useful blog post that I actually read, or it's like a site. I will link it down below, just all about fungal acne, like the symptoms, like the ingredients that are not really great for fungal acne and things like that. And basically the way that it was manifesting on my face and a lot of people's faces is just like a lot of tiny bumps on the skin, and that can lead to flaking and just like dryness in general. So I had a ton of like evenly spread bumps on my forehead that I had, and I just didn't realize that it wasn't normal. Strange to say, but I had it for quite a while, and I think it was just so long that I didn't even notice it. But I also had a ton of flaking here on my eyebrow and like around my nose, which I basically don't have anymore, thank God. because that was like always my number one complaint, and it would be very annoying and hard to deal with. So yeah, fungal acne safe products for the most part. I'll say if something is not, but I think there's only 1 or 2 things that I'm not sure if they are. And then just as a bonus, I'll put in a couple of hair products in at the end. But yeah, so first off, I'm gonna start with cleansers. So in the morning, I actually stopped washing my face. Sounds weird, right? Sounds very counterintuitive, but it actually has done a lot of good things for my skin. And instead of not washing it altogether, I just use Bioderma. So you can just, I mean, get this at any regular drugstore. It's really sensitive. It's just like a cleansing micellar water, basically, no scent. Yeah, and it just removes like excess makeup if you want to use this at night, and or just like dirt and grease. So this is what I use in the morning instead of going in with a full-on cleanser. And you don't need to rinse this off either, so it won't really irritate your skin. So this is my first step in the morning. And then at night, I will still start off with this to just like get off like sunscreen and any tinted moisturizer that I have on, anything just like that I can get off the first layer. And then I will go in with this cleanser, the Vanna Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser. This is great. No scent again. It's just like a very kind of looks like a milky-ish texture. I'll show you. It's like this, just a little bit. But it's like a jelly-ish kind of cleanser, but maybe like between jelly and cream cleanser, but it's like fragrance-free.
Free of dyes, fragrance masking, fragrance lanolin, parabens, formaldehyde, and other preservatives, and sulfate-free. But yeah, this is non-comedogenic. It's like oil-free, soap-free.
Everything's free. You just apply this on like wet skin, but this is really gentle, very effective, gets everything off. Again, it has no scent, so there's really no chance of like irritating your skin. I think I would just recommend being careful about this getting in your eyes, because I think in the beginning when I first started using it, it kind of got in my eyes and I remember it burning, but I think I've been careful since then, so just one warning on that one, I think. After that, at night, if I think I need one more cleansing step, I will go in with a Purito Defense Barrier pH cleanser. This is what it looks like. Again, this is a gel cleanser. It has like a slightly medicinal scent, but I don't think it's really scented. I mean, it has tea tree leaf oil in it, but this is also
fungal acne safe. It's like low pH 5.5. Some botanical ingredients suitable for sensitive skin. Super mild gel cleanser for daily use, and a 10-free system. It also has Centella asiatica extract and oil jelly extract.
And Centella asiatica is just good as like a like kind of like good to even the skin and, you know, good things. You've probably heard a ton of other people talk about this, so I'll just say this is my usual second cleanser, and you only need the tiniest amount, and it'll lather up really nicely. Doesn't. Okay, sorry guys, my camera I think overheated. This is not the greatest camera for filming, I don't think. But anyways, the next product is the Etude House Sunjong Toner pH 5.5 Relief Toner. This is what it looks like. You can get this on Amazon. The second bottle that I've been on, and this one I got like less than 2-3 weeks ago. But it's a little bit more viscous than the Nakeup Face one. This one's more like water, and this one's a little bit more viscous in texture. But again, this has no scent. It looks really nice. It just, close it. You can see the texture. It's just, I don't even know if it's going to show up, but it's a very nice texture. It has like a lot of great ingredients. It's super calming to the skin, and going from this, which is more like water, to the more viscous toner and just helping to lock in the moisture in your skin, I think it has really helped my skin a lot. Again, balanced pH, I think, is something that I found to be very important in my skincare routine. Just trying to be more conscientious of not having fragrance as well too. So this is like double thumbs up. After that, I've been using this Be Plain Full Ampoule. This is such a nice bottle. I think with all these products, they're very minimalistic packaging. This is it has like Cica base ingredients in it. It's very calming. I just like randomly found this on Amazon, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if it's fungal acne safe, and I looked up the ingredients and it was, so I just went ahead and bought this. But it's like a very nice glass packaging. The dropper is it's just so nice. I don't know. And this one is also, if you can see the texture, it's like a little bit thicker. Obviously as an ampoule, there's going to be more concentrated ingredients. But yeah, this is really, really nice, not scented. Been using it for basically a month now, and once I run out, I'll be purchasing another one. With all these products, I'll be purchasing them again, just because it works so great for my skin. So I use this, and it's like another layer of moisturization, and it's a little bit thicker than the Etude House toner, so it kind of works in line with like going from thinnest to thickest in ingredients, and that's been really great. After that, I guess I'll just go in with this eye cream. So this is the 8 Saints All-In Eye Cream. I bought this in a huge starter kit. This is the only, I think it came with like 10 or 12 products like that are all this size. I have not tried any of the other products. I'm kind of wary of trying them just because I bought that kit before I like made the transition to like in my skincare routine. I mean, I guess the good thing is that they're all sample size, and I think it was only $10 for all of them.
But I will say, so this has vitamin E, glycolic acid, MSM peptides, antioxidants, hyaluronic acid, squalane.
It has a lot of good stuff in it, and I mean, I just started using this maybe like a week ago. I don't love the scent. It kind of smells like just like really herby, herbs and mint. And like when you put it under your eyes, it is cooling, which I think some people might like. But it's like a bit thinner in texture than I would ideally like. I was using the Clé de Peau. I also had a mini sample of that I got in Asia, which I did like. I liked that one too. I liked that texture better than this one because this one is thinner in texture. Like, I don't know, it absorbs. It's kind of more like a gel. I don't know, it looks like a cream, but it's not as thick as I would like. And the scent, I just don't really like this scent. I mean, I think with anything around your eyes, you kind of want to be careful. I will use this up, and it hasn't like caused a rash or anything like that, but I don't think I would purchase this, and I'm glad I got the starter kit. This is like a newer skincare brand, 8 Saints. I forget what their whole brand mission is, but I think they're like based on... yeah, this one's okay. I will review, like I have a lot of empties that I've also built up, so I'll go over like I think 2 different eye creams in that one, but this one was okay. I would like say like 6.5 out of 10. So that's the eye cream. Then I will go in, this is back to the regular face. This is the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream with 2 types of hyaluronic acid. So I bought this in my, hopefully it's focusing. I bought this in a Target haul during the summer. I had been wanting to try some stuff from Honest Beauty because I'd seen some stuff on YouTube, like heard a lot of great things about them. And I will say, I do like this. This is not fungal acne safe, but the way I get around using this is that I only use it on my cheeks, like, which I don't believe I had fungal acne before, so I keep it like to this area, and then I just use it as kind of like a neck cream. This has an interesting texture though, so it looks like a thick gel, like a thick cream, but again, it's a hydrogel cream. It is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I don't know if you can tell the texture here, but it's like a cream, but then it kind of like has this wet feeling. Basically it feels like water. But it's not just like a cream you can just lightly rub in. You really so you have to press it, and then it kind of like the water, basically the droplets burst. So that's where you kind of feel the hydration. If you don't like rub it in properly, it kind of just looks a bit splotchy. I don't know the best way to describe it, but you'll see that the texture is different than like a typical cream. So I do like it. I don't know if I'd repurchase it, but I'm glad I did try it. So I would rate this like 7 out of 10. I mean, it's good. I would recommend trying it like maybe once. I don't think I'd repurchase it, but yeah. It was good. It was good while it lasted. Let's just put it at that. Nothing bad to say. It has no fragrance, you know. It could be like thicker. I think it could be more moisturizing, but yeah, it's not bad. Then after using that product on just like my cheek and neck area, I will use this, the CeraVe Baby Moisturizing Cream. I got this more recently, like probably in the past, actually maybe it's been like 3 weeks since I've been using it. So the texture is creamy, but it's not like sticky or anything. It's like I would say it's like a good primer for makeup as well too. But it's moisturizing without being sticky. It's nourishing to my skin. It's like a good like step to kind of lock in everything that you've already previously done. Again, ordered this on Amazon. Basically everything that I have here you can purchase on Amazon. But yeah.
It says protects and maintains baby's delicate skin barrier with ceramides 1, 3, and 6-311. I don't know. It's moisturizing, fragrance-free. I would recommend it. Go pick this up on Amazon.
And then the next step, it will differ whether it's in the morning or the night. In the morning, my next step is gonna be sunblock. And this is one by HellooOOoo, I believe. It's a fungal acne safe SPF 50 plus PA++++. UV white gel. It comes in this like kind of like cool blue looking tub. I've used up a good amount of it, like over half. It doesn't really have a scent. It just looks like this. Unfortunately, you do have to dip your hands into it, so it's not the most sanitary, but they don't sell it in any other form that I've seen. But I like using this, and the reason why I don't put like any type of oil or anything before this is because I found that with like oils, it will kind of pill up. So that's something just to note with. I'm not sure if it's this in particular, but when I have used and I've put on oil, it doesn't sit very well. So just tip for you if you do want to use these products. It's really light. You don't feel anything on your skin. It doesn't look like anything. It's just such a nice like texture. No smell. Again, it's like it absorbs right into the skin. It's gone. Like you won't have a cast or anything like that. And I've used a tinted moisturizer on top of it, and it works just fine. And lastly, before my camera shuts off again, is gonna be this Timeless Squalane Oil. It's pure squalane oil from Timeless. Again, this is just very basic and simple, but this is like probably one of the oils that is safe for like fungal acne. And I use this at night after the CeraVe. So I'll use this and then kind of like lock in the moisture with this. This is probably my 3rd bottle of this, and I have another one as backup. But yeah, again, I would really recommend the squalane oil. It's just so simple, so straightforward, but it's really great. And I don't want my camera to shut off again, so I'm just gonna skip the hair care products because there's only 2 anyways for next time. Hey guys, so I'm filming this outro and my camera keeps dying, so hopefully this will stay alive during this. But I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope that the video was informative. I know, I mean, I'm kind of like new to this, so I just hope that it helped you out whether or not you had sensitive skin. And I would definitely recommend all the products that I talked about today, and I stand behind each and every one of them. So if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to leave them in the comments below. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.